Hello, CD Punk here. A few months ago we started a brand new series on this channel, and we called it Bootleg Trash. Well, there was too many people. You didn't help me, I named it myself. On that video I highlighted some of the garbage that I found, trying to be passed off as authentic Blink-182 merchandise. And it was just all crap. Well, today we're gonna do the exact same thing. However, this is going to be highlighting some bootleg garbage that I found for 9 Inch Nails. So if you're a 9 Inch Nails fan, stay wary out there because there is a lot of crap for sale. So let's go through some of it now. Back before selfies were a thing, it was quite popular to get the signature of your favorite artist onto something, whether it be a napkin or a photo of them. Well, here we have a signed photo of Trent Reznor, signed by Trent Reznor himself. Look, it says legit, so it must be true. Let's just take a closer look at this. Okay, looks, that's him. I'm pretty sure that's him. But let's just take a closer look at that signature. Pretty sure that signature is not him. That's not his signature. How can I be so sure of that? Well, let's compare it to some other Trent Reznor signatures. Okay. That's an authentic one, and there's an authentic one too. And here's a video of Trent himself signing special editions of Ghosts 1 through 4. Yep, that looks nothing like what we've just seen. This fucking blob. I don't think that's even his name. Even if Trent were signing autographs while running, I don't think it would look like that. I mean, I could make one that looks better than that. Probably. Here, let me try. Okay. And a little squiggle there, and a down thing, and then the R. I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but then it does this weird little thing, and then a little swoop that just says I don't give a fuck. Like that! That one's probably better there. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it still looks better than the other one. Who knows, maybe I'll try to sell this off. But let's take a look at what else there is for sale on eBay. Here's another signed thing by 9 Inch Nails. By Trent. So they say. Although that signature looks pretty crappy. That doesn't look very good. I mean, there's a chance. A slight chance that might be his. But I've seen other autographs by him and it doesn't look anything like that. I mean, kind of. Maybe. But that squiggle at the end? What happened there? Did he sneeze? Now, it does come with a certificate of authenticity. I know that would be absolutely impossible to counterfeit. I mean, who could possibly make a piece of paper that says it's authentic? There's no way. You can't make paper. It's 2019. Do you know how to make paper that says something like that? No. So therefore, it must be real. Although I still have my doubts. But what about you 9 Inch Nails fans that don't care about signatures? Just don't care. I mean, yeah, it'd be cool to get one out in the wild at a show and then you got something signed. That'd be cool. But I don't know about you, but I personally wouldn't trust buying anything signed off eBay. Even if it looked real. Nah. I mean, we've already seen what a marvelous job I've done. But what if you want something else? What if you'd rather have a shirt? Some authentic 9 Inch Nails clothing? Well, look no further, because I found for you the perfect 9 Inch Nails shirt here. Here we have a Pretty Hate long sleeve t-shirt, Ministry Pigface Wax Tracks shirt. This is being sold for $28 at the moment, and it has no shortage of the 9 Inch Nails logo. Let's take a look at that. It's actually smothered in the 9 Inch Nails logo. How many logos is that? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13. They have smeared the logo on there 13 times. Jesus Christ. You know, I think once would have sufficed. I think that would have been fine. And then in between each logo it says Pretty Hate Machine. So on the shirt it says Pretty Hate Machine 5 times. It's a bit much, I think. I think they could have done without all the crap on the sleeves, and it would have been a pretty rad shirt. But I'm quite certain this is not an authentic Nine Inch Nails shirt. Just as I'm sure this next shirt isn't authentic either. Here we have a VTG Nine Inch Nails Nin World Tour 2000 t-shirt, size XL. Well, first off, that logo looks like absolute shit, but don't worry, it gets better. If you take a look on the back, then you'll be greeted with the Punisher logo. Ah yes, everyone remember back when Nine Inch Nails did that Punisher tour in 2000? Of course you don't, because it didn't fucking happen. Oh, I also like that font too. That's a great font for this. Very authentic shirt here. Got some great biker tribal art all around the logo too. Now, maybe there's a chance, a slight chance, that this was sold outside one of the concerts back in 2000 by some bootlegger back then. But I can guarantee this was not for sale at the merch booth at any of the Nine Inch Nails show. Plural. This is absolute trash. But don't worry, we got a real shirt coming up next. This one's authentic. You want to know why I know it's real? Because look. We have Trent Reznor himself sporting the shirt. This is a Nine Inch Nails Nightmare Before Christmas shirt, and they wanted to let you know that it is a black t-shirt, just in case you couldn't tell. So here we have Trent Reznor sporting a 100% official Nine Inch Nails Jack Skellington shirt. Now, unlike the last few, this one is the real deal. As you can see, we actually have Trent Reznor himself endorsing the shirt. I mean, he's there, so it's obviously a real photo. And take a look at the background. You can see his admiring fans in the back. So this was obviously taken on stage after, or perhaps even during, a show. He took the time in between songs to pose with this awesome piece of merch. So it could be sold by a seller from Jersey by the name of Mabelek51. It's real! So if you want an authentic Nine Inch Nails shirt, now's your chance. Look, there's 5 watchers, but thankfully there's more than 10 available. Whew. I'm sure they're gonna sell out after this video is posted. Now what if you're like me? If you rather have Nine Inch Nails CDs? What if you prefer to just collect bits of plastic and have them collect dust on your shelf? Like me! Well, look no further, because I found an authentic Nine Inch Nails Fragile promo. Here we have the super rare Nine Inch Nails Fragile promo from Sydney. All the way from Sydney, Australia. Is there another Sydney? I don't know, there might be one in Kansas, I don't know. But this one's from Australia. Here on the front of the CD, you can see Trent Reznor wrapped in a cocoon. Looks as though he's trying to audition for a part in The Lost World's Jurassic Park. And he looks like he hasn't showered in days. Look at that hair, my god. Let's take a look at the back of the CD here. As you can see, it's a 2-disc set. Now these songs are just recordings from live shows that they did while in Australia. But I do like how some of the songs on CD1 also appear on CD2. That's great. I like how you have 2 Head Like a Holes, that's good. As well as 2 March of the Pigs and 2 Terrible Lies. You all remember when they did that on And All That Could Have Been, don't you? Back when you listened to the CD, how that they had several different versions of the same songs over and over again on the same CD. That was great. I'm really glad that they continued to do that here. Good stuff. Now if you take a look on the inside of the CD, do keep in mind this is in the early 2000s. This is when the art director Rob Sheridan had just started out as the new art director. So he really showed off his skills at what he could do by using this lovely 90s Microsoft clip art for the CD artwork. Looks great, doesn't it? I personally love the little hammer and nails. It's a nice touch, very gothic. It's really hitting the point home, driving the... I don't know how that saying goes, but god damn it, Rob knew what he was doing, that's for sure. So I'm gonna have to purchase this one as soon as possible before it sells out. I'd hate to miss out on this deal. Now I know that there are some absolute freaks in the 9 Inch Nails community that you don't want shirts. You don't want things autographed. You don't want CDs even. No, I know what you sick bastards want. You want plug outlet covers. Yes, you can buy this now. You can buy a plug outlet cover plate with Trent's face on it. Isn't that cute? Oh, that looks great, doesn't it? But don't worry, the joy doesn't end there. You can also buy light switch cover plates. Oh, fantastic. But you know what? It doesn't end there. Well, it does end there. Because there's more than just this cover plate. They have more than one. In fact, they have a ridiculous amount of these. Just take a look at some of these here. You can get that one. You can get this one. Or that one too. What about this one? Serious Trent. Oh no. What about Trent covered in cornstarch? Looking as though he's about to sneeze. Now, would you believe me if I told you that there's more of these? Indeed, there are. And here's another one. I would love to get these. Honestly, I would. Just as a joke. But I live in the UK, so none of these switches would actually fit in my home. That is so depressing. But why are there so many of these? Is there really such a high demand for this? Who the fuck wants these? You know, besides me. It would be great to have these in the house, I feel. Absolutely. If you're 13. But hell, I would do it. I would have these in a heartbeat. They look absolutely ridiculous. And they won't match with anything in your house. Unless you have a Trent Reznor shrine in each room. And I mean, who doesn't, right? So yes. Well, sadly, we've come to our very last product. Our very last bootleg. But this one is actually kind of cool. I wouldn't mind getting this one. Now, of course, you all remember the music video for Pinion. You remember that happy little toilet gimp at the end of the video? Who's chained up and who has pipe just being shot into his mouth full of toilet water? Good stuff indeed. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, you can actually own that toilet gimp as an action figure. That's right. And take a look at this. This is actually pretty cool in a weird, fucked up way. This is a hand-sculptured action figure of that little toilet gimp. And it looks pretty good too. I mean, it's a lot better than I could do. Have you ever sculptured an action figure? No. No one has. Except this man here. Look at the level of detail in that. It's pretty rad. However, it is being sold for $70. That's just a bit rich for me. So I will unfortunately have to pass up on this treasure. It's pretty cool little toy. And if I had more money than sense, I would buy it in a heartbeat. But alas, not today. And that's it. That's all the crap that we have for you today. No more crap. No more bootlegs. In this episode, I'm sure we'll come back with a brand new episode of Bootleg Trash sometime soon. But for now, I want to thank you for joining me. If you'd like to watch the previous episode of Bootleg Trash, you can watch it here. Please do consider watching some of my other videos. We make a lot of videos about 9 Inch Nails here on this channel, so why not give it a go? Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now. Bye-bye.